Every minute, 20 people are victims of physical violence by an intimate partner in the United States. Let that sink in. That's 20 individuals just like you and me, subjected to harm by someone they trust every 60 seconds. This isn't a rare occurrence or an anomaly. It's a devastating reality for far too many. Domestic abuse casts a wide net, disregarding age, race, gender, or socioeconomic status. It's a silent epidemic, lurking in the shadows of our society, often unnoticed until it's too late. We're talking about mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, friends, colleagues, people we know and care about, entangled in a web of fear and control. It's easy to think, it won't happen to me, or I'd know if it was happening to someone I love. But the truth is, it's not always so black and white. These numbers are alarming, but recognizing the early warning signs of an abusive partner can help break the cycle. Scene script. An anonymous survivor shares, "He made me believe I was worthless and couldn't survive without him." In the heart of her story, we see a chilling example of emotional manipulation, a red flag that's often overlooked in abusive relationships. When we think of abuse, we often picture physical harm, but emotional abuse can be just as damaging, if not more so, and it's far more insidious. Emotional manipulation can take many forms. It could be belittling comments, constant criticism, or even threats. The abuser may make you feel like you're not good enough, that you're flawed in some way, or that you're incapable of surviving without them. They may make you question your worth, your abilities, and your sanity. This is a calculated strategy designed to lower your self-esteem, to make you doubt yourself, and ultimately to gain control over you. It's about power and control, and it's about making you feel small so that they can feel big. This survivor's story is not unique. Countless individuals find themselves in similar situations, trapped in a cycle of manipulation and control. The abuser makes them believe that they're the problem, that they're the reason for the abuse, and that they're powerless to change it. But it's important to remember that this is not the truth. The truth is that no one deserves to be treated this way. No one deserves to be belittled, criticized, or threatened. No one deserves to feel worthless or insignificant. If you find yourself in a relationship where your partner often puts you down, where they make you feel small, where they make you question your worth, that's a red flag. That's a sign that you're in an emotionally abusive relationship. Remember, emotional manipulation is not a sign of love. It's a sign of control, and control is not love. It's abuse. If your partner often puts you down or makes you feel insignificant, that's a red flag. Another survivor recalls, "She became my whole world. She didn't want me to see my friends or family." This chilling account underscores the red flag of isolation in an abusive relationship. When a partner becomes your entire universe, it's not a romantic testament to your bond, it's a warning sign. The abuser, in such cases, is determined to create an environment where they are the only influencer, the only voice you hear, the only person you can rely on. Abusers may use subtle tactics to achieve this, gradually nudging you away from your friends and family. They may convince you that your loved ones are bad influences, or they may simply make it uncomfortable for you to spend time with others. The aim is to cut you off from your support network, making you more dependent on them. This isolation makes it more challenging to recognize the abuse or seek help. So remember, if your partner discourages you from seeing your loved ones, that's a red flag. A third survivor tells us, "He was always accusing me of cheating. His jealousy was suffocating." Picture this, a relationship where the slightest interaction with others triggers a torrent of accusations, a feeling of being constantly watched, scrutinized. This is the reality for many who have faced the red flag of extreme jealousy in their relationships. Jealousy is a normal human emotion, but in healthy relationships, it's managed with trust and open communication. However, an abusive partner may use jealousy as a smokescreen, a tool to exert control and dominance. They may accuse their partner of infidelity without reason, or become overly possessive, all under the guise of love. Remember, love isn't about control. It's about mutual respect and understanding. Extreme jealousy in a relationship is not a sign of love, but a warning sign of possible abuse. If your partner is excessively jealous or possessive, that's a red flag. One survivor reveals, She used to break things and shout at me. I was always scared. Imagine living in a world where your own home becomes a place of fear. Our survivor was in such a situation, trapped in an environment where intimidation was a daily occurrence. Their partner would resort to breaking things, shouting, instilling fear into their very bones. Intimidation, dear listeners, is a powerful tool in the hands of an abusive partner. It is one of the most potent red flags, a clear sign that something is deeply wrong. This tactic is employed to gain power, to maintain control, to keep the victim off balance and constantly on edge. An intimidating partner may employ various tactics. They could resort to yelling, using a raised voice as a weapon to control and manipulate. The sound of their anger reverberating through the house, leaving a chilling echo of fear. Name-calling is another form of intimidation. Derogatory terms and insults chip away at the victim's self-esteem, making them feel small, insignificant. This is a calculated move, designed to make the victim feel that they are less, that they are unworthy, and in doing so, the abusive partner gains more control. Physical threats, whether carried out or not, are also a part of this intimidation arsenal. The mere suggestion of harm can be enough to instill fear. The dread of violence, the anticipation of pain, these are powerful tools that can keep a victim in a state of constant anxiety and fear. At the heart of all these tactics is the desire for power, the need for control. An abusive partner uses intimidation to keep their victim on a tight leash, to keep them silent, submissive, and scared. It's important to understand that no one should live in fear, especially not in their own home, not in their own relationship. You should never have to walk on eggshells, wondering when the next outburst will be, when the next wave of intimidation will come crashing down. If your partner frequently scares or intimidates you, that's a red flag. Remember, abuse is never your fault. This is a truth that bears repeating, a beacon of light in the swirling storm of doubt and fear that surrounds an abusive relationship. It's the first step on the path to healing and freedom. If you notice any of these red flags we've discussed in your own relationship, it's crucial to seek help. There's strength in acknowledging that something isn't right, and even more in reaching out for support. The journey may be tough, but you don't have to walk it alone. There are numerous resources available to guide you through these turbulent times. Domestic violence hotlines, for instance, offer immediate assistance, a listening ear, and the guidance you need. They operate round the clock, ensuring that you always have someone to turn to, no matter the hour. Support groups, too, can be a powerful tool. These are safe spaces where you can share your experiences, fears, and hopes with others who understand. They offer a sense of community, a reminder that you're not alone in your struggle. Hearing others' stories can be healing, and sharing your own can be empowering. There are also numerous online resources available, from websites that provide information on recognizing and dealing with abuse, to online forums where you can find comfort and advice from those who've walked in your shoes. And remember, reaching out for help isn't a sign of weakness. It's a testament to your strength, your courage, and your determination to reclaim your life. It's a declaration that you deserve better, that you deserve respect, love, and kindness. Your journey towards a healthier, happier life may not be easy, but every step you take away from abuse is a step towards healing, and with the right support you can overcome, you can heal, you can thrive. You are not alone. Reach out, speak up, and break the cycle of abuse. No matter how dark the night may seem, the dawn always follows. And in that dawn, you'll find the strength to rise, to heal, and to reclaim your life. Oh, and don't forget to like this video, and please subscribe.